There is no second best.
I don't know what's going on the stream tonight, guys. We're falling apart. We're falling apart. It's the Crypto Otaku here, bringing you the course that chaos, the crypto on the news. And chaos is taking over my stream. Nothing is working tonight, guys. We're having some minor setbacks, but let's get through it. I've got a long show for you. A lot of stuff pulled up to go over tonight. Bitcoin's sitting at $84,000. I got another fortune cookie to rip open too. Let's get going, guys. Let's get going right through all the metrics, the chaos, and the news. All right, what's going on? Well, Bitcoin's sitting at currently 84,000. Oh, we can get this. Yeah, we're looking at a 84,000, kind of pulling itself back up from its bootstraps here on the hour. You can see here on the live heat map, guys. Of course, don't pay for something you can get for free, right? It's all over YouTube for free.
What are you, stupid?
Use some of that money for some other crypto projects. Anyway, so yeah, that's what's going on right tonight. Looks like we're getting a little bit of rally. This happens a lot. Right around 8 o'clock, we start a live stream. Then we start to kind of roll on over. So I would not be surprised. This kind of falls flat here within the next half hour. But we'll keep an eye on it. But anyhow, that's what's going on with our space right now. Last night, our predictions, again, guys, I'm tired of winning. I'm sick and tired of winning every single night.
You're going to win so much,
every time.
You may even get tired of winning.
I'm tired of winning.
Please, too much winning. Can't take it anymore.
I can't take it anymore, guys. All right, so last night, of course, we drew these predictions. More leaning towards the baseline, our bearish target, falling down to hit pretty much exactly right spot on our bearish target. Getting a bit of a recovery now. And we had this going for a while. This was drawn up there on Tuesday. This was, of course, our comedic effect super bull target. It did not play out at all. So yeah, we can pretty much clean that up here later on the stream. But yeah, of course, we're on it. I'm tired of winning, guys. I want to be super wrong one night where we're just sitting at like $120,000 Bitcoin or more. And we're sitting around here, playing around here, like in the charts on the very bottom trenches like we normally do every single night. Usertron in the house. How's it going, big dog? How's it going? Usertron? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the chaos. Thanks for showing up. I mean, it's only about our time.
The point is, if you have the superior asset, it's going up forever, Laura.
It's going up forever.
Forever.
Right.
Yeah. So it looks like we're getting a little bit of a rebound right now. Again, I feel like this might be a little short-lived. We'll keep an eye on it throughout the stream. But anyway, let's keep going. Hope you guys like the tickers. I got them working. I was trying to impress our boy Rob over at Crypto Futures. Him and I were talking about this last night. I don't know if he can pull that off on his stream, but I definitely would love to help him out. Anyway, just reach out to me, Rob, when you need a minute. Anyway, we've got all this stuff to cover tonight, guys. I got a whole entire show planned for you. A ton of stuff. Everyone's talking about, everyone's senator. Everyone's U.S. senators coming out and saying something. Let's just start with that. Jesus. All right, let's get through the metrics real quick, and then we'll get into the news. All right, the U.S. national debt sitting at $36,621 billion, up about $9 billion on the day. Nothing crazy. It's about average, right? And then Doge Live Tracker still sitting around 115 billion, although they're going to have a lot more to report after today. I don't know if you guys noticed, but about 3 hours ago, we just cut the the U.S. Department of Education was cut a few hours ago. So this number go up very soon. Not by much. I mean, what is it, like 60 billion maybe? Maybe, if that. I don't know. Fear and Greed Index still sitting in extreme fear for stonks. The stock market's still sitting in extreme fear as crypto is coming up a little bit, sitting in neutral here before we started the live stream, and currently refreshing down back to fear. Can't make this stuff up, guys. We're so willy-nilly, man. We're so willy-nilly. But if you did the 100+ hours of research, you know where we're going. You know where we're going. Run. I gotcha. The DXY had a little bit of a weird bounce today. So we're looking at here on the last 5 days. It's kind of retaining its structure right around 103, 104. We want it to come back down here, guys, all the way down here. We'll see. Hopefully here soon. Crypto bubbles, everything's kind of in the red today. I can feel it, man. I can feel it. You definitely tell when not as many people show up to the lives, or not many people are showing up on Twitter and like rallying around. You definitely get the vibe, man. That's exactly what we cover. The psychological level of our market is definitely waning. People are getting bored, right? We're getting bored. So anything interesting today? Everything's down about 3 to 5% on average. Just some things holding up here. It's the top 100. We got Form up there in the top 100 now. What the heck is that? That moved on in Form. I don't know what that coin. There's too many coins. CRV now. There's some weird ones breaking into the top 100 now. CRV Curve Dial. There's too many coins, guys. And Pi has dropped off 12% today. Get that coin on out of here. Top 20 still. My God, crazy. Sui's down about 5%. Yeah, about everything. Of course, our darling Jasmine's down 5% as well. So again, take it what you will, guys. It's a good day to be buying up a little bit of this.
I'd buy that for $1.
Yep, let's keep on going. Market cap for Bitcoin dominance still sitting at 61.5% roughly. Down a little bit on the day. There's some people calling for a lot lower. Hopefully we get that soon because we need the altcoin season to start running. Today's cryptocurrency prices by market cap. We're looking at, of course, the top 10 assets in our space. Anything really moving? Toncoin fell a little bit. Maybe not. I think it's still around 12. Leo's still on the outskirts of 13. What else kind of shook it up here? Sui's retaining 18, up from 20, I think, yesterday. Of course, they're on the backs of their ETF news. What else we got here? I thought Bitcoin Cash moving back up again. Come on, man. The normies are coming back, guys. You know the normies are coming back when Bitcoin Cash gets closer and closer to the top 10. What else we got here? Near Protocol on the outskirts, 30. Yeah. Of course, honorable mention going out to Jasmine, sitting at currently 86 in market cap. These are some of the lowest it's been in market cap in quite a while. God damn, this coin's basically at the bottom. I am super excited to see this rebound. Hopefully soon. We'll see. I have a lot of big plans for April if it does. All right, let's move on here. Right, so what are we looking at next? Of course, we're looking at my favorite market metric, guys. I get so giddy when I see this chart. Why? Because this is how many Bitcoin are left for all people on the entire world to purchase. This is it, guys. This is all that's left on the exchanges right now, sitting at currently 2.2 million. We can't keep these levels here forever, and yeah, I don't expect them to, as everyone in the world is going to be rushing out to buy what little Bitcoin they can. Yeah, the dark days are ahead when the average price of a home is $1.2 million, and the average price of a Bitcoin is $10 million. Kind of like where we're at right now, except for a single Bitcoin's roughly half of an average home right now. All right, moving on. BitcoinTreasuries.net sitting at, we're basically taking a look at microsailors accumulations. Nothing really new there. I don't think they've announced anything major other than their new preferred stock option, which is Strife. Afford to keep the Bitcoin train going, purchasing the rest of what's left on the market while everyone's asleep at the wheel. iShares, Bitcoin Trust, BlackRock still sitting at 571,000, Fidelity at 200,000, and of course Grayscale. Nothing really has changed. I want, of course, let's zero in real quick here. Make sure we are up to date because I feel like they haven't been keeping up with this, man. We are. Look at this. They're about 2 weeks behind. Come on, Bitcoin Treasuries. What are you doing? All right. I'm curious now. Since let's see, BlackRock accumulations, Bitcoin. How many are they holding for their asset management? Over 567,000. It's roughly around the same. Was it 571 here? Yeah, it's still roughly reported about the same. Plus or minus 5,000 Bitcoin. Anyway, moving on. Blockchaincenter.net bringing you the live Bitcoin rainbow chart, guys. We are not back in the fire sale. We are not. Bitcoin's still not dead. I still need to add that to my stream, but I showed you guys this yesterday. It was one of my favorite ones I ever threw together. Let me see if I can pull it up again real quick. But yeah, Bitcoin's not dead. Just a daily reminder, guys. It's not dead. Yeah, I don't think I've got that one on the speed dial. Oh yeah, I know where it is. But just in case you guys are wondering, just a quick little update. What the hell? Where did I put the damn thing? Here it is. Boom.
What's wrong with it? I'll tell you what's wrong with it, my lad. It's dead. That's what's wrong with it. It's passed on. This parrot is no more. It has ceased to be. It's expired and gone to see its maker. I know a dead parrot when I see one, and I'm looking at one right now.
No, that's not dead, it's resting.
Resting? It's stone dead.
There, he moved.
No, he didn't. That was you pushing the cage.
I didn't.
Yes, you did. Wakey, wakey! Now that's what I call a dead parrot.
What's wrong with it?
Alright, guys.
I'll tell you what's wrong.
Bitcoin's not dead. It's not time to be panicking in the streets, running around with your head cut off. It's not the end of... Oh, no! It's here! Trump dumped the market, guys! Come on, that was nothing. That was nothing. And it was the back of the smallest bit of news we actually covered here in the last 2 years. I think, yeah, that was pretty much a nothing burger. But anyway, yes, Bitcoin's still not dead, guys. We're not even burning any more bennies than we normally are, right? There's only so much bennies to burn. We're not back in the fire sale. We're basically still in a buy zone and accumulation zone, still ahead. We're not even back in the still cheap territory at 132,000, 140. Wow, it's already back up to 134,000 Bitcoin. Wow. For us to still be cheap. In hodl territories, starting at 186,000 now. Man, the last time we looked at that, it was 176, 172. I mean, this is crazy, guys. They cannot keep this market sustained much longer. Something's gonna give. There's only so much left, guys. There's over 60 million millionaires. Only 8.2 billion people on the planet, and only 2.2 million Bitcoin exchanges right now. It doesn't take a mathematician to figure out what's next. All right. Enough of my rant. Let's go on. Let's move on. Top 10 assets in the world. Bitcoin still above Saudi Aramco. So we are up about 2 places from yesterday, or 2 days ago. So we're still holding on to, and yeah, we'll move on. By the end of the year, I expect us to be forecasting, guys, at least above Amazon. It won't take much to actually get through. I mean, maybe even Microsoft. Come on, we can flip Microsoft. Come on, guys. it's ridiculous. It's the best asset class in the world. I think we can do a little bit better. All right, let's get into some of the news, guys. President Trump pledges U.S. leadership in cryptocurrency at Digital Asset Summit. This is what tanked the market today, guys. The bears, of course, did the classic buy the rumor, sell the news, sort of event. Come on. What
are you, stupid?
So we had to wait through that a little bit today. So there's some fun on that for no reason. And the market, of course, is already starting to gobble it up. Right there. Yeah, we're still going a little bit higher. But we'll get into that here in a little bit. And of course, our market recap from last night. Addressing the summit's attendees via video feed, Trump declared the commitment to making America the global center of digital assets. Together, we will make America the undisputed Bitcoin superpower and the crypto capital of the world. He highlighted that the recent White House Digital Asset Summit, where the crypto executives met the White House AI and crypto czar David Sachs. Trump announced that the creation of the Strategic Bitcoin Reserve and the U.S. Digital Assets Stockpile, which still hasn't been totally outlined yet, is a move aimed to maximizing the government's holdings instead of foolishly selling them for a fraction of the long-term value, which is exactly what Biden did, he stated. All right, so that was pretty much it. And of course, going and talking about choke point and all the other stuff, yada, yada, yada. We've covered a million times, right? A million times. So yeah, he also called on Congress to pass legislation enabling clear regulations for stablecoins and market structure, arguing the strong legal vision of economic growth, he told his audience. All right. So yeah, that's what it came out. It didn't go over very well. It also wasn't live in person, which they kind of teased for the summit. So, it is what it is. So that we got a little bit of a pullback from that today. Big whoop. Big whoop. Right? Oh no, it's time to sell! No. Crypto will expand dominance of the US dollar, Trump says. Pretty much everyone's covering the same thing. This is cryptonews.net now. We've got critical announcement from the SEC regarding the cryptocurrencies. Here are the affecting altcoins. This one I thought was interesting because the largest cryptocurrencies use a proof of work mechanism, and it could be listed as follows. And they pretty much say now that mining. They're pretty much denouncing mining as we'll dive into it. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission has reassured miners concerned over regulatory oversight by clarifying the proof-of-work cryptocurrency mining does not violate federal security laws. The SEC division of the corporate finance said that in statement, mining operations are not required to register the transactions with the regulator. And the SEC is now finding that both the solo and pooled proof-of-work mining do not meet the criteria for a securities transaction under the Howey test. Oh God, that ancient thing. Which is if you guys are here from the legal mumbo jumbo from last year and the years prior, the Howey test. Wow, was that 1913 established or even earlier? Anyway, this legal framework evaluates whether a transaction constitutes an investment contract by determining whether there is a reasonable expectation of profit based on the efforts of others. That's basically the largest cryptocurrencies that use the proof-of-work mechanism can be as follows. Not Ethereum anymore, but Ethereum Classic is still proof-of-work, right? Bitcoin, Dogecoin, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, Monero, Ethereum Classic, Caspa, Bitcoin Satoshi Vision, BSV, Zcash, Beldex, Conflux, eCash, Verus, and Dash. The announcement eases concerns the SEC's enforcement division could target proof-of-work crypto miners. Under the former chairman Gary Gensler, the agency has maintained that Bitcoin is a commodity rather than a security, which is great. We get, again, another, commodity classification for Bitcoin. All right. Moving on. What else we got? U.S. bank agency cuts reputational risk from exams after crypto sector cites issues. That was primarily probably the reason why, it's been so long now. It's like 2 years ago now we had the big banking collapse of 2023. Oh, Jesus. Oh, man, that seems like such a long time ago. It almost feels like it was last year, but I know it wasn't. Signature Bank? Was it Signature Bank? I think that was kind of their issue. The U.S. National banks have been told by the Office of the Comptroller of the currency that is no longer have been the answer to the controversial customers might damage their reputations at a point where have been criticized by crypto companies and insiders, arguing that it's contributed to them being debanked. This is, of course, talking about the choke point 2.0 and the bank. The OCC is removing the factors from the supervision handbook, and the agency said on Thursday's statement the OCC's examination process has always been rooted in ensuring appropriate risk management processes for bank activities, not casting judgment on how a particular, prior to 2024, and said acting comptroller of the currency, Rodney Hood. The Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell had made a similar commitment. Oh man, we've got a lot to go over on that too. I've been rewatching that thing 6 times now. Commitment in the congressional hearing last month, and the Fed would cut that category of scrutiny from its internal supervisional manuals. The OCC has been making moves to ease the compliance path for banks engaging in crypto business. It recently erased earlier guidance and has been called for banks to get a pre-approval in writing from the agency if they wanted to handle digital assets business lines, which are coming really soon. I mean, the banks are pretty much got the green light with the last repeal of SAB 121, whatever. Anyway, so we're moving on with the banks, and that's the only way they survive. It's the only way they can survive. Because fiat is dead, right? It's dead, guys. It's dead. All right, moving on. Bitcoin critic Peter Schiff calls U.S. strategic reserve a crypto scam. Oh, what else is new with Peter Schiff, right? Come on.
You stupid!
Of course, I'm gonna dive a little bit into this, but I don't want to spend too much time on Peter Schiff. Bitcoin critic Peter Schiff has strongly criticized the creation of Bitcoin strategic reserve, arguing it's deceptive initiative designed to mislead investors into purchasing cryptocurrency. Of course, he's a known gold bug advocate and accused the former President Donald Trump of fueling what he describes a speculative mania that could lead to unprecedented financial losses for American investors. I don't think we have any other plan, man. I mean, we're $37 trillion in debt, basically. Our company's our country's basically a zombie company. Am I right? Am I right? Come on. Even the bears know I'm right. A serious amount of research. There's no way you can denounce what crypto is doing to all finance. All finance. Schiff criticized government involvement in crypto. Yeah. Nothing new there either. Of course, with everyone else behind Trump and his cabinet. I think that's pretty much it. I don't want to spend too much time on FUD, but yeah, he's in the headlines again today, so I figured I'd just bring it up. I don't like to be biased, guys. Jesus. All right. Oh no. It looks like my chat got disconnected tonight. That sucks, guys. I haven't been able to read your comments if you're leaving comments. Apparently some issues on YouTube tonight. All right. So what else we got? What else we got? Well, it's changing behaviors after Bitcoin's partial recovery. This is what they do now. Yeah, I mean, pretty much. Oh my God. Yeah, look at this. Oh my God. Bitcoin remains strong as an investment option. Afropractical noted that the days of astronomical returns are long gone. The firm, there's so much FUD tonight, guys. So much FUD tonight. Let's just skip over that one. Onyx Coin. We haven't seen Onyx Coin even mentioned in the articles on how Onyx Coin can net you a buy-in of approximately. Really? Did I just? Jesus, XCN. Boom. Where's the ticker? There it is. I just pulled. Oh, screw it. I'm just gonna go. Do I just gotta go to the chart? Jesus. Stay up there for longer than a second. Okay. Right now, it's down 45, basically 45% down on the month. That's a pretty good deal, right? I mean,
I'd buy that for $1.
Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty good buy right now. So again, I wanted to, of course, flip the FUD for you guys. If you're seeing these kind of articles, to me, that just seems like an opportunity. Jesus, 50% off, almost. Powell describes the tariff inflation as potentially transitory. This is so controversial to me because he was comparing the inflation from tariffs. We haven't even seen the price increases from tariffs yet. My mind was he just came off. I've been watching this thing like 6 times now over the past 2 days. Yeah, he just came off last night or yesterday as just like completely deer in headlights. Like he didn't know how to do his job anymore. Like, it was like he just came back from a really long vacation. You know what I'm talking about, guys. You come back to work from a really long vacation and you're just like, I don't know how to do my job anymore. Yeah, that's how Powell came off yesterday, and it was really weird, awkward. He's just basically saving face. I didn't know how to out on. I think it was just Fox News, Fox Business Network, maybe Squawk Box too. I don't know, but yeah, we've got a clip from him as well. I don't want to spend too much time on that, but yeah, they're out there. Of course, with the talking heads. Bitcoin skyrockets past 200-day SMA, simple moving average. It is a 100K rally, question mark. Yeah, as I put on here. Anyway, Trump calls for landmark stablecoin regulation and simple common sense rules. I think that's pretty solid. I mean, legitimate. There's nothing really to say here other than thank God you're just not putting a boot on our neck like Gary did, right? And Biden, just not knowing what any of this stuff was. Crypto exchanges focus on new ways to bring users on chain. thought this was interesting because it seems like from the article that they are trying to gamify people into jumping back on. And, you know, Robinhood actually got a lot of flack for this last cycle. In 2021, Robinhood had, had all these fancy little boxes that you would get to open if you bought, like, a project or a stock. And they would also do, like, you know, certain sound effects that would, like, entice its users to buy more. And, like, yeah... And they'd do like little updates. It'd be like, oh, look, you went up 3% today. Good job. So, yeah, I think that's, yeah, it's kind of what's happening to everything. I definitely have gotten a taste of that on Temu. If you guys ever played around with that Temu thing, holy crap. Even AliExpress is starting to go a little bit that direction, if you know what I mean. But anyway, platforms are broadening on-chain services to mix finance with lifestyle elements. Collaborations with sports and entertainment offer new, relatable entry points, effort focusing on streamlining interactions across multiple blockchain networks. The shift reflects a broader evolution in digital finance approaches. This kind of reminded me of that weird moment where, like, we got that FIFA trophy in the slap dab in the middle of that weird summit, and it's just like, what is going on with this? And Michael Seller's sitting there with his phone just trying to figure out what the hell. There's no Bitcoin on that trophy. Yeah, so yeah, it seems like, yeah, they're probably partnering up with a lot of different sports-based elements. I don't know. Kevin in the house, how's it going, my guy? Are we dropping or what? Are we dipping? Are we dipping? Where's my smokes? Smokes, come on. Where's my smokes? Thank God. Anyway, no, I don't know. I don't feel like we're gonna dip too much lower, but it did start to kind of pull back a little bit. I'm getting through the news right now. We're almost through it. We're going to get to the real news, which, of course, is our Twitter X segment. Smokes, come on. Kevin, come on. Come on. Decent. Jesus. Anyway, for example, Dogecoin recently saw a surge in engagement. According to the crypto quant data, Dogecoin saw a 400% rise in active users this week. Guys, there it is. That was our first big, like, red flag. There it is. There it is. The normies are here. They are here, and they're buying up Doge. They're starting to buy it up. They're running the Dogecoin. The Dogecoin. They're buying it up. They're going to buy up to 30 cents, 20 cents, 19 cents. And here it is. The normies have entered. Let's see what the normie segment here says here in a second. And let's refresh some of these since we just got through all my headlines I had pulled up for the day. Let's see if anything breaking within the last 30 minutes. I don't think so. Crypto exchange Kraken. I did see this earlier too. Acquires leading U.S. retailer Ninja Trader. They're doing that to push their futures, I believe, into Kraken. What else we got here? Urgent XRP alert says top 5. Okay, Hopium FUD articles. Yada yada yada. Okay, VanEck CEO predicts biggest milestone for crypto in 2025. Yeah, he's been out there doing the Lord's work for a while now. Okay, moving on. Let's get back to it. Of course, where the real news is, guys, on Twitter. And you can join me on Twitter, too. Or like, subscribe here on YouTube as well. Guys, I appreciate everything. I'm almost at 500 subs. Almost at 500. Looks like the chat's starting to recover a little bit. Yeah, I got excellent on my excellent meter. On the stream indicator. Man, this stream started off really rough, guys. I don't know. I need no computer. I'm going to check my internet, too. But how's it going? Dagger in the chat as well. Dude, what's up, Otaku? My prediction was wrong, but I'm still bullish. Yeah, I mean, maybe. The normies are here. We'll see here in a bit when we take a look at our normie segment. But, guys, let's get through the Twitter. I got a lot of stuff to show you guys on Twitter. A lot of stuff happening. Look at this. I can't even blame him, man. This shit, it still gets me every time. You gonna solve the puzzle? You gonna solve it? No?
Good night,
Huh?
everyone. Thank you.
God.
This is Wheel of Fortune, Joe.
Bitcoin is the future.
Yeah.
Yes! He said the thing. Yeah, so that happened. All right. Russia's Minister of Finance says that Bitcoin cannot be banned. In our opinion, it is impossible. There we go, guys. Even Russia, with so much attempt to silence Bitcoin in their country. They can't stop it. They can't stop it. Game theory is playing out, according to the Bitcoin conference. Nix Sortar says President Trump just officially signed the executive order directing the Department of Education to be dismantled. It's only $60 billion a year, right? That's not much, right? I forget how much. David Seiker, he's mentioned it multiple times. I'm pretty sure it was only like 60. A few days of government spending. Oh my God. I hate to be that guy, but there's some doom for you. We just cut a whole department, and it's not going to amount to much. But yeah, we signed it off. That happened just before the live stream. And I don't want to be a Debbie Downer. I'm just being a realist. Anyway. New Boston Dynamics presents the progress made in the movement capacity of its humanoid robots, Atlas. They're coming. They're coming, guys. And wow, this one is very, very optimized. I mean, you can't even tell. If you threw clothes on that thing, you wouldn't be able to tell that's not just some guy monkeying around. Right? Right? Crazy. And now they're tactical, and they're in your home with a machine gun. Oh my God. And they can do things we can't even do. Obviously. I've been saying this forever, guys. We can't spin our head around like that. Crazy. Of course, that's Boston Dynamics. DARPA, most likely DARPA. Alrighty. What else we got? Of course, that of course segues us into our dystopian what? Dystopian future, 2025, guys. The robots, algorithms, drones, and tactical robots are coming to take over, and they're going to replace you first. But before they do that, they're also going to invade other countries and start wars, and they're probably already doing stuff like that. We just don't know about it. You know how it goes, guys. But anyway, right? If you're a telemarketer, a lawyer, an accountant, a data entry clerk, a construction worker, a fast food worker, all the things, guys, all the things, you're going to be replaced by those robots. They're coming. They come for your jobs, and it's going to happen here very soon. I'd say before 5 or 10 years, by the end of the decade. We are probably going to get a good direction where we're headed. We don't need to pay income tax if there's robots just running everything, right? Shh, don't say that quiet part out loud. Anyway, guys, you can't stop it. It's inevitable, and they're here, and they're here to stay. All right, what else we got on the chopping block today? Well, I did want to bring this one up here. Powell just blamed inflation on tariffs. This one's been bugging me the most. I've watched this at least 8 times. This particular portion.
Okay. Is due to tariffs, and since the policy path remains the same, are you effectively reading this as a one-time price level shock?
Okay, so how much of it is tariff? So let me say that it is going to be very difficult to have a precise assessment of how much of inflation is coming from tariffs and from other, and that's already the case. You may have seen that goods inflation moved up pretty significantly in the first 2 months of the year. Trying to track that back to actual tariff increases, given what was tariffed and what was not, very, very challenging. So some of it.
But it's not challenging because that hasn't hit the market yet. Here, I'll help you. I'll help you with the inflation. I will take another Benny for the team. Here we go, guys. Bye-bye, Benny. Bye-bye. There you go. I helped with our inflation. Now we just need to burn, $30 trillion more. Anyway, so no, it can't happen. The tariffs haven't even been in effect yet. We haven't even agreed on what we're going to be taxing through tariffs. It's ridiculous. So I just came off so idiotic.